The heads of the council families will try to kill you and your sister.
So it begins.
Ready or Not 2, Here I Come. Basically, right after this woman survives that completely crazy game with her husband's family, she figures out the nightmare is, well, it's just not over yet.
You're telling me you didn't know your fiancé was in a devil cult? Listen, if you don't do exactly what I say, we are going to die.
Now, she and her sister, who she actually hasn't talked to in forever, they get dragged into this huge worldwide hunt. There's all these super rich rival families, and they're all trying to kill them, just so they can take over this secret council.
Back for round 2, bitch! Yeah.
Do you think I could play with Tommy soon?
Maybe not just yet.
Alright, so our next movie is Heel. Just imagine you're this teenager who loves to party and make bad choices, and then you just get grabbed right off the street after a wild night out.
It's quite impressive, really, how you've managed to aimlessly float through your whole life completely unnoticed.
And well, that's exactly what happens in this one when this guy wakes up literally chained in the basement of this totally normal-looking family. Except they aren't normal at all.
Believe me, we won't be keeping him there for long. Tommy's going through a rebellious phase.
They start using these really sick mind games on him, basically hurting him to try and fix his bad behavior.
You're already dead, you scum!
We treat each other with respect. Bad boy! Bad boy! Bad boy! Bad boy! Bad boy!
Since when does the GCSE sell arms to ISIS?
Then we've got Agent Zero up next. It's basically about this former, really tough secret agent. She finally managed to build this nice, quiet life for herself over in Morocco.
She's no longer one of us. Her life's changed completely since she stepped down after Raqqa.
But then, completely out of nowhere, her boyfriend gets shot, and he ends up in a coma. So she kind of has to bring her old, deadly self back to life.
I know Elias was investigating Mosul Kubi.
And now she's just hunting down every single person who betrayed her, and she is definitely not showing any mercy.
The two perps' father.
You know they'll be back if they find out he's alive.
But not everyone achieves their dream.
Girls, get your things. We need to get out of here.
Alright, so the next movie is called Pretty Lethal. Just imagine you're a young dancer, right? A ballerina, and your bus just completely breaks down in this really dark forest. So you have to go find shelter at this creepy, lonely inn.
Budapest Showcase could change your life.
Only the world's best dancers get invited.
Does anyone have any service?
No way, this is my kind of place.
And, well, that's exactly the setup for this one. But it turns out the person running the place is like totally crazy. So these poor dancers actually have to use their ballet moves as weapons just to fight back and survive.
There are naughty little girls in the house. Find them and silence them.
The only way out is together.
You mother...
What is this?
What if we unleash something?
So, moving on to the next one, it's called Undertone. Basically, this woman moves back home so she can take care of her sick mom. And she also helps run this podcast about, ghosts and scary stuff.
Do you hear something?
But things get really creepy when someone anonymously sends her these weird tapes. It's audio of this couple hearing all these supernatural noises.
Where's that coming from?
And the craziest part is, as she's listening to the tapes, she realizes those exact same scary things are actually starting to happen right inside her own house.
We should stop listening.
You're her new doll. You're gonna have to play along, play along, play along, play along, play along.
Okay, so our next movie is Dolly. You're a young woman out for a nice romantic walk in the woods. You're just waiting for your boyfriend to finally propose. And, well, that's the vibe here until this huge killer in a weird mask just suddenly attacks them.
Hey, are you okay?
He actually kidnaps her, and then he forces her into this really messed up survival game where she literally has to act like a baby just to stay alive. It's pretty disturbing.
We gotta go.
Hi, my name's Kevin Eggers. I'm a lawyer.
How old were you?
24.
My car is older than you.
And next up, we have Toe. Imagine you don't have a house, and your only safe place is this old car you live in. Well, that's exactly what the main character is dealing with here. But then her car actually gets stolen.
So how long you been sleeping in your car for?
7 months.
Did at least a nice ride?
It's a 91 Camry. I have a plan.
You know what God does when he hears about our plans? He laughs.
Yes, I'd like to report a stolen car, please.
And it ends up getting locked away by the city. So she has to fight this huge, really mean towing company. It's just this incredibly hard battle to try and get her entire life back.
You are Amanda Ogle, and you are gonna get your car back. Not just for you, for all of us.
You ready?
Yeah.
Of people who died because of you.
Once, I nearly got fucking everything.
Peaky Blinders, The Immortal Man is up next, and it's, a historical crime drama. Basically, it's about this really tired former crime boss. He's just living a quiet life, hiding out during World War II.
You abandoned your kingdom, and you abandoned your son.
But then, his son, who he hasn't talked to in forever, he actually takes over the old gang, and he starts secretly helping this really evil enemy spy. So the boss has to, come back out of hiding just to stop them.
Everybody stay calm, because this man, ladies and gentlemen, is Tommy Shelby.
Who the fuck is Tommy Shelby?
Perhaps someone should explain to him who I am.
Son is dying. You are the only scientist who might know what this says.
Every star was infected by its neighbor, except one.
Why?
We don't know.
Which is why we built a ship to go there and find out.
Okay, our next movie is Project Hail Mary. Just imagine you're a normal science teacher, right? And you suddenly wake up totally alone on a spaceship way out in deep space, and you literally can't remember anything.
Please state your name.
Ryland Grace. He spoke up from a coma.
Well, that's basically what goes down in this one. The guy slowly figures out that he's the only one left alive on this really desperate last chance mission to stop a huge space disaster from completely destroying Earth.
If we do nothing, everything on this planet will go extinct.
You'll find a solution.
You are my solution.
Rangers, lead the way!
So, next up is War Machine. Basically, it's about this soldier who's been through a lot of bad stuff, and he joins this really, really tough training program to become an Army Ranger. But right in the middle of their final test out in the woods, this massive alien robot weapon just suddenly crash lands right there.
What the hell is that?
So now these recruits don't even have real weapons, but they're forced to fight for their lives against this crazy alien machine.
Whatever that thing is, it's hunting us. No comms, no flares, no firearms. We need to move.
Anybody help me? I didn't want this. I didn't want any of this! Please.
And our next movie is The Bride. Imagine you're a young woman who was murdered, and then you suddenly get brought back from the dead just to be like a girlfriend for this lonely monster.
Help. Help.
Well, that's exactly the setup we have here. But instead of just going along with it, she totally fights back and rebels, which starts this wild, scary love story and a massive police chase all over Chicago back in the 1930s.
A monster.
Yeah, so am I. The corrupt are going to see life is here and it's coming to you from the monsters.
Yes!
The Animal Council has been summoned. The shrill beaver is right.
Yeah!
Let's squish the humans!
Yeah! Wait, squish?
So up next we have Hoppers, and it's an animated sci-fi comedy. Basically, it's about this teenager who just really wants to save her local forest from this super greedy mayor.
Your life is in danger. You must do exactly as we say, Harry.
She actually finds this brand new technology, and she puts her mind inside a robot beaver, just so she can sneak into the animal world.
We put this into this. Mabel, be careful!
I understand you.
What you doing later?
This is incredible!
But her plan kind of backfires, and she accidentally starts this huge wild animal rebellion. So yeah, if you're into really fun adventures, you'll definitely like this one.
I really don't think we need to go all the way to squish.
That was intense.
With huge potential. Dad is making a fool of the whole family.
Alright, so our next movie is The Magic Faraway Tree. Just imagine, you're in this family that is completely obsessed with phones and computers, but then someone loses their job and you're forced to move way out into the middle of nowhere.
Dear Grandma, we've become poor and moved to the countryside.
Well, that's exactly what happens here when the kids end up finding this giant magical tree, and it literally takes them to all these crazy magical worlds.
Hello, I'm Silky.
Which actually ends up, helping the whole family finally reconnect with each other.
Land of bad things here! Wow. Not a bad land among them. Apart from the land of Dame Snap.
You understand now. Inside these gates, I'm a god.
Alright, so The Gates is up next. Basically, it's about these three friends who are just out on a road trip. They decide to take a shortcut through this super quiet, private neighborhood. But then they accidentally see a murder happen right in front of them.
And we saw something. Go!
So now they're completely trapped inside the walls of this place, and the guy who runs the neighborhood, he's like this really scary cult leader. He just starts hunting them down. So they have to, fight really hard just to stay alive.
I'm telling you the truth! He is the threat! No!
I saw you. No. You've seen what happens when people get in my way. God's will be done. Kid, I just need your help.
I should probably go.
You should probably stay.
Oh my, oh my.
Okay, moving on, Reminders of Him is up next. It's basically about this woman who finally goes back to her hometown. She was in prison for 5 whole years because of one really sad mistake, and she just desperately wants to see her little girl again.
This court sentences you to 7 years incarceration.
I'm not here to see you. I need to see my daughter.
You're hurt. Go.
But everyone in town just completely shuts her out. They won't even give her a chance. The only person who actually talks to her is this guy. He owns a local bar, and that kind of, it starts this really complicated love story between them.
And there was during you. I never thought there would be an after you.